If you struggle to wake up early or maintain high levels of energy throughout the day, then I understand, because for several years I feel tired all the time. So, based on my experience, I'm going to give you the 7 keys that allowed me to see the sunlight again after years of feeling tired and drained, so that you can implement them in your life immediately. The best part is that by applying them, not only will your energy return, but you'll multiply it to become much more productive. Hi, I'm Martin Meneses, and on this channel I'm going to help you create a fulfilling life by being more productive, more profitable, and happier. So before we begin, I would like to say that although these 7 keys are very powerful, you should consider visiting your doctor to ensure that there's nothing wreaking havoc on your body. So let's start from the beginning. Number 7, nutrition. You see, the energy in our bodies depends on the nutrients we provide. If you continuously eat junk, there will come a time when you'll be overweight, have health problems, and have very low energy. On the other hand, if you give your body good nutrients, you'll have energy and your body will be healthy. It's difficult for me to tell you exactly what you should eat, because your needs are unique and it's a super broad topic. But I can recommend that you consult with a nutritionist who aligns with the results you desire, so they can create a diet based on your goals. Number 2, if you eat out, do it at a good restaurant and avoid fast food that by common sense you know is highly processed. Number 3, don't eat until you feel completely full. Eat until you are about 80% full. This will improve your digestion and you won't feel as tired after eating. Lastly, something I like to do in the morning that undoubtedly keeps energy levels high is to have a very light breakfast, so that the body doesn't spend energy digesting something heavy. In my case, I have a green juice for breakfast. You can find different recipes by searching on Google, but I like it this way. Fill the container halfway with spinach and water. Add 3 or 4 strawberries, a few blueberries, and a banana. Blend it for a moment. The longer you blend it, the smoother it will become. I like it somewhere in the middle, creamy. And there you have it, delicious. If you're not satisfied with just this, I recommend pairing it with something light, like scrambled eggs. Number 6, lack of exercise. I know.
I don't have time.
I have to work.
I have to pick up this. I have stuff to do.
None of that matters. You know why? Because there will always be things that seem urgent, but if there is something that requires attention, it's you. And of course, I understand that time is limited, but it has never been easier to stay fit, because you can even download exercise routines on your phone that you can do at home. Yes, you don't even need to go to the gym. In my case, I use this app called Freeletics. No, I'm not sponsored by them, and I exercise in my own living room without any equipment. Although I have some weights lying around that I use to expand my options, but they're not a requirement. The app also provides me with running routines, which I highly recommend because they adapt to your pace, and cardio will give you much more energy than weights. It's very important to make time to take care of yourself. With just 1 hour of exercise done 4 times a week, you'll notice a big difference. Number 5, take a power nap. If you feel tired from 1 to 4 in the afternoon, don't worry, it's completely normal, because our circadian rhythm conditions us to have an energy slump during these hours. Therefore, you can do 2 things. First, distract yourself a bit at work, walk around, meet friends, do whatever, but don't keep working at these hours. And second, which is my favorite, take a power nap. So, what I do from 1 to 4 p.m. is that I attend to tasks unrelated to work, leave the house, have a meal, take a power nap. The recommended power nap duration is about 10 to 20 minutes. They say that if you go beyond this time, you'll feel tired and won't function well. In my case, I take a 1 hour nap. That's ideal for me. I wake up at 4 p.m. ready to give it all completely refreshed. Number 4. The quality of your nighttime sleep. Yes, sleep has an incredible, powerful effect on your productivity, energy, and focus. So you must take care of it, or else you'll never function as well as you could even if you do everything I mentioned in this video. So, what can you do to improve it? Well, what has worked best for me to improve the quality of my sleep is avoid screens 1 hour before bedtime. Don't consume caffeine after noon. Always go to bed at the same time. Have a light dinner 3 hours before your bedtime. Make your room as dark as possible. You can achieve this with blackout curtains. Just make sure to install them properly so that no light enters when you're sleeping. There are many other things you can try, but these are the ones that given me the best results. And to keep track, I recommend having an Apple Watch so you can measure the quality of your sleep. In my case, I measure the quality with my watch and an app called AutoSleep. These circles represent the sleep quality areas. In this case, it says I have 91%, which means I slept very well, considering I have a 3-month-old baby in the room. So, before deciding if something helps you sleep better or not, measure it with your watch. And if you like this content, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Number 3. Drinking. This may not apply to you, but it's common among people dealing with a lot of stress. As I mentioned before, we're going based on my experience. So, if you're over 30 and go crazy one night, you'll be below your optimal energy levels for the following days. If you reach the point of drinking twice a week, then at least 5 days of the week you'll have very low energy and productivity levels. Therefore, we are dealing with a habit that you should keep to a minimum. In my case, I haven't been drinking for almost 4 years, and I can tell you that there's no way I'm going back to it. Quitting alcohol has significant benefits. So, if you truly want to be productive, if you really want to keep growing and move forward, this is a habit you must let go for the sake of your productivity, your health, your family, your success, your expenses, or whatever matters to you. Number 2. Smoking. Again, this may not apply to your situation, but if you have this habit, quitting it will change your life. Here's how the cycle usually goes. We're calm, working, and suddenly we say, I'm a bit stressed. I'll take a break. Then you step outside or at your desk, smoke a cigarette, go back to work, and in a matter of hours or minutes, you'll do it again. Over time, this gets worse and worse. You go from 1 cigarette a day to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. I've reached a point where I was smoking 7 cigarettes a day. Quitting is very difficult at first, but if you quit for a couple of weeks, you'll notice a huge change in your energy levels. So, if you smoke, think about whether it's really worth it and make a decision accordingly. A piece of advice regarding this: if you quit, don't think you can easily moderate it. This is a monster that you can make irrelevant, but it can quickly grow back. Now, let's move on the key number 1. Undoubtedly, the most powerful way to feel great energy is to have a purpose that keeps you highly motivated. I remember jokingly saying, I'm a very lazy guy, I'm always tired, but I'm very responsible. Because I never failed in my efforts, my work, task, whatever it may be. It was true, I was always tired. But having a purpose made me get out of bed at 5 a.m., made me work to fulfill my responsibilities because I wanted to take care of my family, have the things I enjoyed, see my own personal and professional growth. You need to put that purpose into your own words, write it on a piece of paper, and make a commitment that fulfill that purpose. This way, even if everything seems bleak, even if you don't have energy, you'll be able to do what you need to do. Even if you have all the previous 6 keys wrong, all you need to do is to think a little about what you truly want and write it down on paper. Easy, right? This purpose, along with everything else we've talked about, will make you unstoppable. I'll give you an extra point. Burnout. If at any point you feel like you can't take it anymore, that you're desperate, or let's not go that far, that you feel tired, then take a break, go to sleep, but really focus on resting. Don't just waste time on social media because your brain will still be active and therefore you won't rest. If you need even more rest, then take one day without knowing anything about work, do unproductive things, go play sport, play video games, eat junk food, stay in bed, watching Netflix, sleep all day, and if you need more, go on vacation. Forget about everything and everyone. That will also help you come back refreshed. Breaks are important, so don't neglect them, because we are not machines, we are humans, and although we have a purpose, we also need to give our bodies time to recover. I know all these points require certain level of discipline and sacrifice, but your purpose will drive you forward so that you can let go of everything that doesn't help you. And if you would like to see what happens to your energy when you stop consuming sugar, I recommend watching this video. Bye bye.